Morning folks, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. To be honest, I've wanted to do this for a while, but the editing and all that sort of stuff just turned me off. I have tried in recent weeks to capture some footage as well, but everything's just going wrong. Either I'm forgetting to turn on the camera or the camera isn't looking at where I'm shooting. A lot of stalking I do is through forestry area. You don't have a lot of time. I'm out for fallow deer this morning. I'm up in the Sleeve Blooms. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning and we're at the start of January as well, so first light's just happening now. I'm a little bit late. I need to put up my shooting signs on the gates to warn any walkers not to come in before 11 o'clock. Once I do that, then I'll sort out what way the wind's blowing, because you want the wind blowing in your face anytime you're walking through these forestry lanes, or else the deer will get wind of you and they'll be gone before you even get down to the end of the lane. Another thing is the editing of this video is probably going to be absolutely shocking, so apologies for that. But look, bear with me. Hopefully the more I do, if you enjoy them, I'll do more. I'll do some camping videos as well. I'll do some outdoor cooking videos in the summer or something like that, I don't know. But if you like them, subscribe, like the video, and throw us in a comment there if you're enjoying them, because if you are, that'll boost me on to do a few more and get better equipment and just put in the time and effort to edit a bit more. So the main lane I was going to walk down, there's tree felling going on there at the moment, so I won't be going down that lane. So I'm going to drive to the other side of the forest here. In that way, put my signs up. Obviously I'm going to be more aware now because I know there's people in the forest working. I'll stay well away from that area. I like driving on the moon on some of these field roads. So I have a bit of a disadvantage today. My Viperflex sticks. So whoever has Viperflex sticks, shooting sticks, will know how indestructible they are. But last week, well, I've had them for 6 or 7 years, and last week I had to fold them down for the first time to put them onto a backpack, and folded them down fine, and then just couldn't get one of them to slide back up into the normal position. It was completely jammed. I don't know if there's gravel or dirt or whatever in it stopping it from lifting up, but basically I put my foot into the bottom of it and I just lifted up and the hinge just snapped at the bottom. So yeah, without shooting sticks, I'm gonna have to do some freehand shooting today, or old school lean up against a tree sort of stuff. I have the MDT peanut bag. I could use that as a bit of a bipod or whatever if I see something in one of the lanes, but yeah, something a bit different today anyway. Wish me luck.
deer steps out. No other choice but to free-hand it. Caught me off guard, to be honest. I was trying to, you'll see in the video, I was trying to walk up through that frozen patch of ground. And just sounded like walking on Rice Krispies, to be honest. So I did not expect deer to be standing just around that corner. I would have thought they'd heard me. A lot of wind was blowing, kind of out that way. And there was a bit of a stream nearby, so yeah, happy days, 10 minutes from the Jeep. Couldn't get any better than that. So I'm just going to stay here for a couple of minutes, just watch over. I can see it's not moving. It's more than likely dead, so went for a high neck shot.
So basically with the shot, guys, it was probably about 50 yards. So it's from the bend down there, just up here beside that small tree on the right. But initially when I came around the corner, they went in behind this tree here, and then one of them stepped out right up around here, and it stopped for a split second, and I just drew the rifle up to the shoulder, nice and tight, and basically what I did was just slowly brought the crosshairs from, say, the bottom of the chest, brought the crosshairs up nice and slowly, and just as I got up to this point in the neck, I just pulled the trigger. Nice clean hit. The deer tumbled backwards and stayed still, so it's been in the same spot now the last 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to approach it now nice and slowly. I'm without a doubt that it's a decent kill shot. So what I'll do is I'll bleed it here, I'll grollock, and then I'll go up and get the Jeep. The Jeep is only 7 or 8 minutes up the road, so I'll go up and get the Jeep. Yeah, successful morning. What I might do after this then is just pick a spot where I can get a good vantage point and just glass for the rest of the afternoon. A nice cup of coffee. That deer now will go into a cold room for the next 7 days, and after 7 days then I'll skin it, I'll butcher it, I'll vacuum pack it with some herbs. There'll be steaks for the next couple of months. So happy days, that's what it's all about. I know this video won't be for everybody. Some people don't agree with it, some people do, but look, at the end of the day, it's wild Irish meat. There's no chemicals inside. It's not something that you buy in the supermarket. I'm harvesting it myself, I'm butchering it myself. I know exactly where the meat's been, full of protein, barely any fat. It's a great meat. I don't know why more people don't do it. I really don't know. I don't understand why meat eaters disagree with this, but they'll go into supermarkets and buy beef off the shelves which has been killed in a I'd say a less humane way than what just happened there. So look, this is what it's all about. I'm going to show you as much as I can. I'm not going to show you the gory bits, but this whole thing is to show you what happens when you go out deer stalking, and people might have a different perception in their heads of what it is, but this is it really. But we're approaching it here now, and what I'll do real quick is just give it a tap in the eye, make sure she doesn't blink. There's an exit wound there, look. I'm going to make the gun safe. So I'll run the bolt, make sure there's nothing in, close my scope caps. That's it on the peanut bag. Nice. Shot went in under the neck here. Actually came out down the side, broke the spine in there. So perfect shot. In through there and out through there. You can't really see it, but from where I shot, the deer were standing here somewhere, but that's actually at a slope. Decent backstop here. That's all that ground there was the backstop for the round. So you know that round's not going flying up over the trees or anything like that. Judging by the angle, I hit it in just under the throat, and then it came out the right shoulder. Perfect shot. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bleed it, and I'll start the grollock. I'll see you in a minute. This is a Ridgeline vinyl harness. This piece of kit is class, right? So I got this off Kevin and Blackthorn Knives, right? So it's a deer drag on a swivel, really neat, really smooth, really well made. And actually I've rope there in the Jeep, but there's rope that comes with that, and you can actually hang it up off the joystick. Excellent bit of kit, falls down really neatly, goes into your bino harness. I bring it everywhere, I use it all the time. And it comes with a little blade here, hang on. Comes with a little blade there just in case. Absolute great piece of kit. What's it called? I'm not even going to say that. Jaeger Schmidt or something like that. But highly recommend that. Again, it just fits into the side of your bino harness. We're going to reload the gun. We're going to take our time walking back to the Jeep. Now again, it's only 6 or 7 minutes away, but caught out too many times where you think they're not there and they are there. So one thing you learn from shooting is, or deer hunting, is always expect the unexpected. Extra round in, unsafe. Okay. See. Yeah. These tubs are savage. I got some hardware store in Lucan actually. It's called Plaster's Bath, and I've had it about 6 years now, and unbelievable. There's been times where I've even used it as a deer drag. I'll pick it up. There you go. Ideal. Look, if you haven't heard of any of these long range shooting books by Ryan Kleckner, get the first one, Long Range for Beginners, I think it's called. But it's not just for beginners. It's unbelievable. You flick through it and refresh your memory on a lot of things. You learn a lot of new things as well. This is just the next step up. A lot about hand loading and ballistic programs and all that sort of stuff, technical things, but unbelievable books to have. What I might do is head down this way and have a coffee. Scald the face off him. Unreal. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope the video is half decent. Hope the editing's okay. I'll be back out this weekend or next week for a camp and a hunt. Hopefully that will be successful as well and entertaining. And if you have any comments or anything like that, make sure you comment, make sure you like and subscribe if you like these videos. The more people that like these videos, or even my Instagram posts or whatever, the more people that like them or share them, the more I want to do them. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and liking and sharing the video with someone that you think might like it, that'd be really appreciated. But until the next time, thanks very much and best of luck.